Photo Explore. Welcome. So we have a little photo map today. Has a few little neat locations on it, like all these photo maps. Some areas will be maybe welcome back. So we're going to have a look at a photo map today, of course. So this one here has a couple of good locations on it. As any photo map, you may see a few similarities to other maps, but you know, they've all got their own unique little things. So obviously around here we've got some homes. So first place that we're going to have a check is something like this here. Now we have our little drift car here today, which is can be somewhat problematic, but give it a run. So we have this particular location here. Let's get that defaulted. I think we wanted that one there, Forza. That seemed to pull what I wanted most of all from it. So driveway type photographs, you could pull it forward a bit, but gives you a few ideas. Now, let's move up a little bit here then. Obviously it's built in the Eventlab area. So we actually have a couple of driveways here which you could do, or a few options I suppose you could say. Firstly, let's just back it up here. Something like that. Like a platform that you'd have or a plinth you'd have a car on. Palm trees in front. Obviously you'd want to have it a bit more straighter, but that sort of scenario. The driveways to the side. There's one directly behind with wood grain walls. Let's get that back there. Something like that. So we've got some spare tyres in the back, so always useful. Lighting on the side. But again, you know, you could do like a bit of an angular shot with the tyres on the side. There's definitely some options that are available to be had there. Now onto the left here, I would suggest, I think the one on the left, if there was multiple people on there and you want to like to get 4 cars together, this could be a good viable shot. Come on car, behave. Because when you look at the location here, I mean, you could probably, if you really want to, just go for the lone park car job as well with the light just above. I mean, that does work. But, you know, you could go for the 4-door or 4 garage entry shot as well. So definitely things to weigh up on there. We have a swimming pool full of fun over here. Got the all the pinatas just swimming along in there. But what you can do is get around here carefully. Now remember, if you ever hit any of the furniture, you can always hit rewind and just reposition it. I'm trying to be a little bit cautious here. Something like that. Again, that will do for the video purpose. But you know, you could do overlooking the pool, for instance. Something like that. Down at a closer angle. Maybe this type of view. Get the lantern. That could work as well. You know, there's a few little takes you could go for, but each to their own. zippy on in here. We have a photo shoot that you can do in front of this here particular type. What are we going to call it? Working area, power charge area, whatever we want to call it. You can do a photograph at this area. And it actually is good because it's got the red contrast, the red either side. Some activity here, different coloured signage just at the very top. So, you know, you could do something like that even. So that would definitely work. So something like that, for instance, would work well. And then essentially when we exit this area, there's one other area which I'll admit I couldn't exactly get the lighting to work properly. Was this back area here. So when I came back here, the lights never worked, it seemed. But there's also this particular area here, which again, obviously the idea behind it was meant to be, I think, a photo shoot area, but the lights don't function on it, essentially. So again, you'd probably have to cycle through your effects to see what you can essentially get lighting wise, but I mean ultimately the lighting didn't give it that stark white presence that you'd want, but that's not a problem, you know. Check out my photo booth, my video on the Photo Booth 2 photograph Eventlab. That smashes it out the park on the screenshot in that format. If you just want a crisp, clear, white shot, perfect. But yeah, that's in my playlist on Photo Eventlabs. Surely it wouldn't be difficult to get them operational, but the creator may get that done at a later stage. Now, one thing I did love in this little area here, because the way the sun is going, is you can sort of go in this area here. I think it was something like that. And this here is because the sun coming through, and I've got tinted windows. I could actually get a really neat looking shot on it. Let me just... Will it work for me now? That's the question. Light, okay, it's but because you get the sunset running through this material, it really plays to your advantage. So you can actually just come along and really get potentially a good shot of the car through there. But again, it's a bit of trial and error. But yes, highly fun. So I will leave this here anyway. It gives you a bit of an idea what this map is about, what it can do, that sort of thing. Definitely has some good points on there, that is for sure. And, you know, I'll leave share code front and rear, as always. Do check out my other playlist. I think it's like 30 plus photo event labs now, so not that I'm counting. Alright, see you in the next video.